Alright, hello everyone, this is Critic giving you a bonus game. I know it's Orc versus Human. Unfortunately, the Undead versus Orc matchup that I had lined up, for some reason, the map didn't work. Alright, so Yumiko is spawning as the red human player on the bottom left-hand side of the map. Fly is spawning as the blue Orc on the top right-hand side of the map. This is going to be an Orc versus Human matchup here on Secret Valley, a map that I believe favors Orc just because of these two fountains of health. Now, a lot of the times, though, human players have been able to figure a way around those particular fountains of health, but we'll see if Yumiko will be able to overcome that particular uphill battle. Now, there are two expansions that are rather easy to take, one here on the left and also one here on the right. Often militia creeped out by human players and then placed down with a lot of towers as a little bit of a halfway point to launch attacks coming in. There are a lot of creep camps here on Secret Valley as the game is now looking, what is this? Fly is not going for a barracks. Alright, so no barracks. This could be a very, very fast tech to tier 2 as he's now going for Farseer. Farseer is a much more harassment heavy hero, and if he does open up with Farseer and there is no towers down here, those spirit wolves may actually deal a lot of damage. We'll see what the strategy will be coming in. It looks like Fly is just trying to get as many peons trained up, and then we could have a very fast tech to tier 2 and then perhaps a very fast bestiary into Wind Riders. Alright, so Farseer, a Reign of Chaos hero, now coming in as opposed to the typical Blade Master, and this does look rather promising. Farseer is about to pop out here in about another 10 seconds or so. Is the tech to tier 2 already underway? Yes, it is. And there we have it. Fly going in for a very, very fast tech to tier 2 as a peon now makes his way out. Farseer, it does summon some spirit wolves, and there is a footman right there, and he is not going to engage it whatsoever as a barracks is now coming into play. This footman does see what is going on here as the Farseer is making its way out across the map. Those spirit wolves do move rather quickly, 11 to 12 damage with a very, very fast attack rate. You can see that the Archmage is already sitting at level 1, getting very close to level 2, but he leaves behind a Circlet of Nobility. Yumiko picks it back up, makes sure to not fall behind there, as we now see the spirit wolves are doing a bit of attacking and engaging. Alright, that spirit wolf is being very careful to not get taken out. You can see that the two spirit wolves are coming in. A new set of spirit wolves are now getting pushed in here as well, but the spirit wolves are not going to be able to make their way in at all, as the Farseer now trying to take down all of these footmen and that Archmage. It looks as though Yumiko is in a very, very good situation now. This Farseer not going to be able to do very much at all, as now in come the Spirit Wolves once more. Arcane Tower is about to be completed, and the militia are now just wandering around. How much damage is going to be dealt? What is going on here? The Spirit Wolves are just falling to the militia as opposed to actually attacking them. Not very good micro whatsoever, as Fly now going after these footmen. Fly just a former shadow of himself right now, as Yumiko seems to just have this entire game ready to go. Stronghold about 2/3, 3/4 of the way completed. Farseer now looking to back away. Farseer is only sitting at level 1. And what is Fly's follow-up strategy going to be? Fly has no real way of creeping at all, just turning around, getting in some attacks here, as we now see Yumiko stealing creeps from his opponent. Here we go, Farseer now looking to push in, getting in some damage onto these units. Water Elemental is going after the Farseer, Farseer going after the Archmage, and what is turning around off over here? Grunts, Footmen, Water Elementals, both sides fighting it out. The Farseer is rather low on hit points, cannot really survive this. Is he actually going to be able to take down that last hit? I don't know if he got experience. Yes, he did get some experience. 42, that is the number for one Water Elemental. So Fly is finally on the board, but a little bit too little, too late, as Fly may end up losing his Grunt. Very expensive Grunt may get taken down. Grunt now trying to battle it out over here once more. We are going into a Tauren Chieftain. Bestiaries as well. More Grunts are being trained. The Grunt most likely will try to hide down over here by that fountain of health. Plenty of places to regenerate some hit points, as the Farseer now still pushing through. Alright, that Grunt needs to back off. Archmage really coming in. Is he going to be able to get that? No, not going to be able to get that last hit there. So Fly is still behind with only 42 experience on the board. Footman trying to regenerate hit points off over here. A Grunt regenerating hit points off over here. So both of them are sharing the fountains of health. And Yumiko has taken a surprising lead here on Secret Valley. Farseer sitting at level 1. Tauren Chieftain now sitting at level 1 as well. We'll see where all of these units will be traveling to next. The Grunt now getting in some damage, trying to push back all of these units here. The Grunt does regenerate hit points slightly faster as a new Grunt now making its way down. Footmen are pushing their way in. Boots of Speed on that Archmage, and that Archmage should be able to get back with little to no effort. What's going to be happening down over here? One Grunt trying to regenerate some hit points. Regenerating hit points fairly quickly. Archmage now trying to back off as well with those Boots of Speed. Farseer not going to be able to get there in time as Yumiko is going into a quick tier 2. Okay, so Yumiko going into tier 2. We may see a Mountain King being added. No, not a Mountain King. Gonna go ahead and pick up a Tavern Hero, and it is a the Beastmaster. The Beastmaster now being added, and this is gonna be for a lot of summons. This is gonna be a problem as Yumiko is gonna have a lot of piercing damage, a lot of range damage. Grunts now being forced to back away. The army of Yumiko just simply so much larger. Even without those summons, adding in those summons would cause even more problems. We are going into Raiders. We do see some Orc Burrows being added. There is a Spirit Lodge in the back as well. Disenchant will need to be researched very, very quickly as the Tauren Chieftain, not sure if it has Stomp or Shockwave, is still trying to move around. All right, more experience denying coming in from Yumiko. Yumiko sitting at level 2, level 1, compared to a 1-1 hero combination. But if you just take a look at the sheer sizes of their armies, 43 over 50, 36 over 42. Not quite sure how Yumiko has the larger army, even though it feels like... how Fly has the larger army, even though it feels like Yumiko has it. Let's go ahead and battle this out here. There is a Spirit Walker already out, trying to engage back. It looks as though one Water Elemental will get taken down. Peons are desperately repairing as the Raider is now coming into position as well. All right, this Raider is in a bit of trouble. It is caught in a very, very bad situation. It's going to get taken down very quickly as the Spirit Walker now, getting off some easy damage. It will take down that last... Oh! Last Footman there, I do believe it was able to escape. Yes, being able to teleport right as that Shockwave was about to hit him. Tauren Chieftain sitting at level 1. A little bit more repairing coming in. Archmage sitting at level 2, very close to level 3. Tauren Chieftain sitting at 1. Farseer still sitting at 1. As we are now seeing some creeping finally come into play. The Spirit Walker does need to get off those necessary disenchants. There's a couple ensnares now down on those Raiders. Both sides taking the opportunity to creep up, but Yumiko does have Sorceress already. And with only 2 Spirit Walkers, both trying to disenchant, slow, and all of those summons, that may not be enough. The Spirit Walkers, however, do deal a fair amount of damage against heavy armored units. Scroll of the Beast, Tauren Chieftain now sitting at level 2. So it is a level 2, level 1 combination. The Tauren Chieftain does most likely have Endurance Aura now. And are these units... Oh, what is that? A Quill Beast now getting ensnared. All right, incoming Archmage now sitting at level 3. Are we going to get an ensnare come in from that Archmage? Or on that Archmage? Raider now trying to engage. Potion of Lesser Invulnerability may be used here. That may be a bad timing. There's a Shockwave as one Footman does get taken down. More attacking another ensnare, and Fly coming back over the top as the Farseer now gets to level 2. Farseer trying to engage, but there is a whole bunch of Militia already engaging as well. Speed Scroll in order to get away as quickly as possible, even counteracting that slow, but they are now trying to re-engage as the Militia and that time life may be coming to a close soon. All right, a bear now being added as well. That is not something you normally see. But then again, we do not see a Blade Master, so no real reason to go for anything else. Raiders trying to engage, but the Raiders going up against a whole bunch of Militia. Footmen now coming in as the Beastmaster. Why are you even trying to take him down? There is a Potion of Greater Healing on him. And it is not going to fall very easily at all. There you go. There's a disenchant as the Quill Beast now trying to still battle it out. Sorceress, Raiders, Farseer still going at it back and forth. Are we going to see another speed scroll? Down goes another footman. A Raider may get taken down though. And there is a disenchant just in time. Are they going to be able to get away? Yes, they are. Endurance are really coming out and really helping out here. The Tauren Chieftain, however, has no real way of getting off any heals as the Farseer is now... Oh, there we go. There is some healing salve there, now trying to regenerate some more hit points. Beastmaster sitting at 2. Archmage sitting at 3. Tauren Chieftain using some clarity potions and will be using some healing salves as well. Where is that Farseer? Farseer needs a bit more mana. Farseer sitting at level 2. Where are these units going to be going as the Archmage may catch all of these units in a very, very bad position? Alright, already disrupting some of that healing there. 2 now taken down as the Tauren Chieftain now trying to head over back by that fountain. The fountain is going to still aggro some creeps, not yet quite to nightfall. And where are these units all going? This is going to be very interesting as we are now trying to engage. Guard towers are already being upgraded here. And now the Red Drake is going to get taken down. Does the Farseer have a Scroll Town portal? Yes, he does. And with that Red Drake going to get taken down very quickly, will the Tauren Chieftain get to level 3 in time? There's some Spirit Link. Red Drake does get taken down. There's level 3 Rune Bracers. Is that going to be helpful? Not very much, as we now see that the guard towers are already being... will be repaired as the Scroll of Town portal now comes across. Here we go. Both sides trying to engage. This may be for everything, as we now see a disenchant needs to come into play, but not enough mana. A scroll or a shockwave hitting across multiple peasants, and this is not looking good. Fly, is he going to be able to take down all of these peasants here? Peons trying to attack back as we now see level 3 on the Farseer. The Farseer may come in for perhaps a bit of Chain Lightning and Chain Wave coming in. Tauren Chieftain still battling it out here. Farseer continuing the fight. Level 3 now on the Beastmaster as more and more Spirit Walkers are coming in. There's a disenchant coming across more as the Farseer now low on hit points. Is Fly going to be able to hold this? It looks like he may in fact do so. Tauren Chieftain sitting at 3. No, Fly loses his own Farseer, and there is the GG without, I repeat, without that Voodoo Lounge. No real way of healing. Very, very good focus by Yumiko. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening.